Yeah, it's 9. It's 9 a.m. GMT plus 7 now. I'm glad I'm here with Mr. Nguyen from Tomochain. And
Hi guys, I'm Nguyen, Director of Marketing and Partnership at Tomochain, and with me is Mr. Hai Ho, CEO of Trip Protocol, the first ICO on Tomochain. And today, before the ICO public sales on Tomochain, we would like to share with you guys in the live AMA with Hai Ho. We will share with you, we will ask Hai about his experience in travel, his travel business. As you know, Trip Protocol is a travel-based platform on blockchain, and we will ask several questions about his business model, he's thinking about the blockchain applying in travel business, how large, how big it is, how the opportunities it is for blockchain in the travel, and we will ask him about what did he think about working with us with his Tomochain. And if you have any more questions, just ask in the comment, and we will ask Hai in this live AMA. Okay, so we started, right? So Hai, can you introduce a bit about yourself?
myself,
Yeah.
okay, for myself, I have been working as serial entrepreneur in the last 12 years.
Yeah.
I started my first company when I was in the second year of university.
Yeah.
Built from zero to 500,000 users in 18 months.
Wow.
And that's how I turned to an accidental entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I was studied communication degree, but somehow I built my own website, grow, and then since that day, I keep building different company.
Yeah.
Most of the work I'm doing is focused on the high impact, which means how to have more people get a great impact.
Okay.
So I build ebook apps, healthcare mobile healthcare device,
Yeah.
e-commerce platform, social network. Before starting Trip in early of 2014.
2014. Also, you started Trip in 2014. So how's it going until now?
I think I'm glad that we survived. We survived the last 5 years. We survived the crypto winter
Yeah.
and so on. We grow from small companies operating, starting from Singapore. Right now, we have present coverage in 100 countries.
Yeah.
We'll be able to build a network of 6,000 tour guide working with in 100 countries.
Yeah.
We having we having an inventory of hotels
Yeah.
in 228 countries.
Yeah.
Through our strategic partnership with Booking.com.
Yeah.
With something very hard to earn in our travel industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the Hai Ho and Trip Me protocol was very famous in Vietnamese startup before. I saw your features on CNN.com. In a video clip, just interviews you, and can you share about that? Why I interview Trip Me in Vietnam?
I think it's because of the mission that what we're doing. So 4 years ago, we started at one of the first in the world to do the sharing economy platform.
Yeah.
For unique local tour.
Yeah.
Think of Uber or Grab for on-demand local tour.
Yeah.
All of these tours are not operated by the company, but
Yeah.
by the people. They do what they love.
Yeah.
And I think because of that kind of sharing economy platform, as well as the social impact that we have, a lot of people get extra income.
Yeah.
That's why the press somehow they like our story.
Okay.
So we got on CNN, the Wall Street Journal, Al Jazeera, Forbes, Fortune, many the leading publisher
So like okay, so trip is not like a ICO on paper, right? You are already doing UK, so I see that you have the trip app, trip protocol app. Could you show to the users about this app and how it is used
Yep.
with the blockchain thing?
I think if you
Can
have
you show it to
okay,
the
okay, if you have an Android or the phone, then okay, let me see. I think the screen. This it's hard with the yeah.
So you search trip protocol on the Apple Store on Android,
Yeah.
and you will see this kind of logo, and it's a trip app, and you can book the tour, right?
So right now, the first phase of the app is you will have to be able to earn trip mile first.
Okay. On trip.
Then you will be able to spend the trip mile.
Okay.
Our white paper is simple. It's the app. So today, if you download on the Android app now, you can see a preview of what you can do and what you will be able to earn. There's a lot of different ways to earn trip mile and also a lot of different ways to spend trip mile.
Okay. So what is trip mile?
Trip mile is the cryptocurrencies that we develop that build on the Tomochain blockchain infrastructure.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing about trip mile is the fee.
Okay.
Yep. For example, before using Tomochain network, we were using Ethereum on our platform, trying to make a booking, a field tour or something.
Yes.
Well, in order to make a booking on Ethereum, and sometimes there's a lot of tour because of there's a lot of nice local.
Okay.
They offer at $3 for half a day, $5 for half a day.
Yeah.
But you make a booking on Ethereum, it took like sometime half an hour, sometime a
Too
few
long,
hours.
right? Because the transaction.
And the fee is it can go up to $1.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's why in the first phase of researching on the blockchain, we kind of give up.
Okay.
We kind of give up because it doesn't work with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then?
And then I think one of the best thing is we met Mr. Long.
Okay.
So initially, Mr. Long saw what we do and and say that okay, I will be able to have. But back then, we like Tomochain don't even have a mainnet.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have a product.
Yeah.
So working together with the Long help us to refine our business model, how we're gonna apply blockchains.
Okay.
And I think on 18th of December last year, when Tomo launched the mainnet, we will be able to make the first few booking of a tour on Tomo network. And there's a lot of people ask us why blockchains, why blockchain in travel. And I think that kind of question is when before you have product.
Yeah.
Like right now, you don't ask people why touchscreen.
Yeah.
Touchscreen on the phone is a default, right? And I think in the next few years, blockchain in travel is become the industry standard.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, which means you're not competitive enough. So right now, before blockchains, whatever transactions on the travel industry, the first thing is the payment.
Payment. Yeah.
It costs about 2.5 to 3.5%
Okay.
for every transaction paid by credit card.
Okay.
And if you do a domestic payment, 3.5% for a $100 product is okay.
Okay.
But the 3.5%, if for example, if you're from Europe, you book a tour in Vietnam, for $100, so 3.5% is $3. $3 is actually a lot for any local tour company in Asia. But that amount is gone to the payment processors. And this morning, actually yesterday, when I do a live demo to an investor that he may be able to transfer 12 Tomo on our platform, on the trip platform, the cost is $0, I think 50, and some $, and he was like, wow.
Okay.
So that 3.5% we be able to save is already half an extra income for a lot of people.
Okay.
We'll be able to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. The second thing is in terms of the data.
Yeah.
So travel industry is a monopoly. of
Okay.
centralized corporations.
Yeah.
As you know that it's not easy for any small tour company to be able to acquire travel client. Most of the time they have to distribute their product
Yeah.
through a centralized platform. For example, Agoda, Viator, or TripAdvisor.
A booking, right?
Yeah, even for booking. So all of this centralized company took about 15 to 20% commissions.
Okay.
So and then there's no other joint for travel supplier. They have to do it
Yeah.
because they cannot reach directly to the traveler. And these big central OTI, when they host the customer, sometimes they have to use advertising platform which is dominant by Google and Facebook again.
Okay.
So Google and Facebook is the only source of getting customer for a lot of small travel company,
Yeah.
and then they have to compete with all the giant. So you see there were payment,
Yeah.
there were the distribution,
Yes.
and there were advertising.
Okay.
The whole process, it can cost any travel companies about 20 to 40%
Yes.
of their profit.
Okay.
And we want to disrupt that,
Yeah.
make that 40% down to 1%.
Okay.
That's what we do.
I see. But okay, come back to the business model of the travel industry of trip.
Yeah.
Right. So what trip, beside the blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
or trip business model, how you will make money, and what is how your product difference from like Agoda or booking?
I think if you ask a lot of people, do you use Progress database? They will say no. Do you use Facebook? Yes. So most of the people don't know the technology behind.
Okay.
They will not care whether it's blockchain or not blockchain.
Okay.
What traveler care is price.
Yeah.
So for us, the first thing that we will be able to compete is normal company.
Yeah.
They take about 10 to 15% commissions. We take 1%.
Okay. Yeah.
That is our strategy,
Yes.
and I think that's fair for
Okay.
everyone.
Yeah.
And be able to achieve that 1% fee is because we apply blockchain technology to optimize our operations, the cost of acquired user, a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think with the 1%, we are I think we are the cheapest in the world
Okay.
at the moment. And so our business model is simple. We take commissions
Yeah.
on every booking.
Okay. For the users, what will they benefit from trip, from the business model
Mm-hmm.
and from the blockchain apply model?
Mm-hmm. I think I would like to share again why people need to use blockchain on trip. I think the first thing is price, right? If you head on to our website trip.me/hotel,
Mm-hmm.
then you will be able to see there's a lot of hotel you can search.
Yeah.
Since we partner with Booking.com,
Yeah.
we inherit the price from Booking.com.
Yeah.
Which right now, I think in the last 5 to 10 years, Booking.com is still dominant at the world best price across the world. You can take any website, any hotel you like, you go on the trip.me/hotel, then click on the hotel, select the date, then you see the price.
Yeah.
We did the same test many times in a week. So one of the hotel in New York, the price on TripMe when you pay by credit cards is $140 per night.
Okay.
For this Saturday and tomorrow. The same hotel on hotel.com, the price is $156.
Yeah.
Also on Traveloka is $164.
Okay.
So just by paying by credit card, our price is the best price.
Yeah.
But the beauty when we work in our blockchain is, one, you reserve with using TripMy platform.
Mm-hmm.
After you check out, we will be able to give you back 5%
Okay.
on top of the $140.
Okay.
So we'll be able to make the best price Booking.com even better with 5%.
It's like cashback, but here's a crypto back.
Yeah, it's a crypto bank. But it's not stop there.
Yeah.
The moment you check out, we know that you check out, we give you back 5%.
Okay.
But the moment you write a review,
Okay.
we give back 1.5% more.
Okay. Yeah.
and not then how do we make money? Yeah, trust me, we'll be able to make 1% out of this transaction still,
Okay.
even though we give it.
Okay. So for anyone haven't know or just join, you can download the Trip protocol app for booking the tourism on Apple Store or on Android. So Trip protocol. So the next question is the ICO thing. Okay. Many people say in crypto winter ICO is dead. So why ICO now?
I think the crypto winter is a natural selections. Just like how's the world work.
Yeah.
It wipe out the old one, it wipe out the weak one, and actually it wipe out a lot of the scam one.
Yeah.
And after the winter gone, that's
It's
when
warming already, right?
yeah.
Bitcoin touched 4,000. It's kind of warming.
No, I think so. Right now it's the spring,
Yeah.
and I think
Oh, nice. Yeah.
yeah, now it's the crypto spring, and it's proved that those who survive
Yeah.
will be able to grow.
Okay.
And also I saw that Tomochain's price is going up, and I think it's the same for us. I think right now, the investor not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because one of the first key reason why people, retail investor or investor want to invest in crypto in the beginning is a decentralized form of investment. In the past, only VC can participate and contribute to great tech company.
Yes.
That's a privilege of the rich.
Yes.
Normal people can only become a part of that company when it's IPO or listed.
Yes.
But right now, even from Asia, not many people will be able to buy a share of Facebook when it listed on the US stock exchange.
Yeah.
But right now, people with crypto in their hand, they can be a part of building or growing any company. So that fundamental concept never changed. And
Yeah.
that's why it's sparked the first revolution of ICO.
Okay.
But I think last year ICO is more or less because it's in the early day. There's a
Yeah.
lot to learn.
Yeah.
So far, we'll be able to reach our soft cap already.
Yeah. Some
And-
cap already rich. Right?
Yeah, on soft cap already reach. And actually, we receive a lot of support, investment from people who are not in the crypto sector before.
Okay.
These are traveler.
Yeah.
And for these people who put the money in us, they just like, I like what you do, I want a good price.
Okay.
And because I buy the trademark token now, it's my saving for my future travel.
Okay.
And I have to remind a lot, there were 1.2 billion travelers every year.
Okay.
And travel is the fourth biggest industry in the world. That's a lot of people. And so for them, this is time for them to learning about blockchains, learning about trademark token. Yeah.
And the people don't have to wait for you to build the product. You already have product, right?
Yes.
So
I think right now the product we having it more or less is like the beta versions.
okay.
The product that we were thinking in our mind is a much laggard version of the entire decentralized travel economy. So that we need your support to build it out.
Yeah.
But we already have the good foundations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons we choose to work with Trip for their first ICO on Tomochain is that Trip is a real use case. Already have product. You can book the tour on Trip protocol and Trip app, and we love the way the blockchain apply to the blockchain model, the token model of Trip. So can you tell us about the token models in Trip?
Okay, I think in terms of the token model, what we are building is we want to ask ourselves, how do we help as many people to hold trip miles? Traditionally, in the travel industry, you only use the app when you need to travel.
Okay.
So the Booking.com, Airbnb app, only people use like only when they travel. But when they not travel, they don't travel.
Okay.
So for us, we don't think ourselves as a travel product just alone, but more like a wallet plus with the travel feature.
Okay.
So for right now, if you're having the Trip app, what you can do is you can start mining the Trip app.
Yeah.
There were two things you can do. The first is you submit your travel plan.
Yeah.
Which means whenever you travel, and most of the time people share on social network, Facebook or Google,
Yes.
and they get nothing but like,
Yeah.
right? But with the Trip app, if you tell us where you travel next,
Yeah.
you got 88 trip miles.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And once you submit your proof of travel, which means you prove that you really travel there,
Yeah.
then you get more trip miles.
Yeah.
And lucky enough for us, since we launched in 21st of January,
Yeah.
we already have 25,000 users who submit 3,000 proof of travel.
Okay.
The
Proof of travel, nice.
Yeah, and the most popular cities
Yes.
that they submitted is Dubai, Paris, Singapore, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Moscow.
Yes.
Yeah. So for us, that's how we can see our economic work in real.
Okay.
And then people come back also 2 or 3 times per day in our app.
Yeah.
Just to play the lucky wheel.
Yeah.
With the lucky wheel, what they can do is they can earn more trip miles.
Okay.
But you can also win staycations.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be able to win 2 nights to stay anywhere in the world for free.
Okay. Okay.
And every quarter, we will have another something called a special retreat to Bhutan, the happiest country in Asia,
Yeah.
for the most luckiest person.
Yeah.
And while you're not traveling, you can also park, which means put your team in a staking mechanism, which somehow the same with the mechanism for staking and voting with Tomochain app. If you're familiar with the Tomochain app, then you'll be able to earn reward every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is for the people who want to mine.
Okay.
And I think these are the people who understand the value of trip. They are the trader.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of people ask us like, then how do you get the traveler? For the traveler, first they will be able to attract by submitting the travel plan.
Yeah.
Then they will be able to accumulate some trip miles.
Okay.
And then because they come back to the app every day, they can see a lot of offers.
Okay.
For hotel, for Wi-Fi service, for transportations. We have our own inventory of 6,000 tour in 100 countries. And we partner with Booking.com for accommodation in 230 countries.
Yeah.
We will partner to more travel companies supply travel product.
Okay.
We don't own the inventory by ourselves because I think if we go by ourselves, it took forever.
Okay.
But we partner with a lot of partners to provide ticket attractions, to provide Wi-Fi service, airport pickup service.
Okay. Yeah.
That will make people who own trip miles to be able to spend the trip mile. And for the investor, for the trader, they don't have to spend the trip mile. They just keep it there, put in the pattern, and then get the reward.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we only have 500 million token available ever.
Yeah.
And we only get 165 million tokens for distribution during the ICO.
Yeah.
Therefore, there's only maximum 169 token available. For other traveler, if they want to buy the trip mile to get a better price to buy travel product, the only way is that you have to buy it from the exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people who want to join ICO, they can buy on Tomo Wallet, right?
Oh yes.
And the experience is very smoothly.
I think
You have video for it, right? Already, right?
yeah. We have a video. I think later, maybe by the end of the MA, we will do you a live demo. But actually, if you want to test it now, you can go to ico.trip.me. Then you click on the button to buy Trip My Token.
Okay.
The size on media, and you will be able to buy the Tomo with Tomo, Ethereum, and US dollar. But personally, I would recommend Tomo because of the speed and the fee.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So, let's talk more about your plan in the near and the pretty longer futures, like in the next 6 months, in 1 year, and maybe in 5 years. Can you share with the audience about your plan to build your business after the ICO in the next maybe 5 years?
I think decentralized travel economy.
Okay.
And our economies, we want to support for sustainable travel.
Mm-hmm.
So our long-term vision is we want to make sure that we find the holy grail of the travel industry where we have the balance between profitable and sustainability.
Okay.
That's the thing that we want to do, and that is our guideline. That's our vision. Taking a shorter, I think the first step is to build the product. So we have spent the last 1 year to build the product, get it out.
Mm-hmm.
And the way we do is we want to build something that people want. So actually, we build it. Trip don't build this product alone. We build with 100 other travel companies
Okay.
that we have the honor to work with them in the last 1 year.
Can you tell several names and tourism board that support you or be partner with you?
So right now we have the honor to get the feedback and work with the tourism board of Indonesia,
Yeah.
Malaysia Inbound Tour Associations.
Yeah.
This upcoming end of March in April, we will organize a blockchain retreat with the government of Catalonia,
Okay.
the area around Barcelona, Bandera,
Mhm.
the independent part of Spain. So these are the tourism that we share our product.
Okay.
We get the feedback, and one of the thing we learned is these tourism board they want a live informations of where people will travel to their country,
Okay.
and that is done through the public blockchain database that we're doing. And also in the next 6 months, we'll be able to roll out most of the new upcoming features in the app.
Yeah.
Once we complete the ICO, distribute the token, then we will start first on the patron
Mhm.
features to get people to stake the token, then they earn reward every 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's the first thing. And then we will start to working on the trip protocol app for business.
Okay.
So right now we have 3,000 people submit their travel plan.
Okay.
We know where they go
Mhm.
with their concerts, and we pay for that data,
Okay.
and they own that data together with us.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
now, business can open the trip app for business to be able to know, oh, who is going to my city. Then they will be able to create an offer, last within a period of time. Then the traveler will took the offer. They can go book directly on the website
Mhm.
of the company, or they can go to the offline store and show the coupon.
Okay.
I saw this coupon on the trip app, and it said that I got 10%.
Yeah.
Then the merchant will be able to verify on a PIN code
Mm-hmm.
on the traveler app to able to verify these transactions.
Mm.
Then we'll be able to capture online transaction and offline transaction.
Okay.
And so this is our key focus within the next 6 months. And after that, we will start rolling out our SDK. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it faster. But once we be able to complete the trip app for traveler, the trip app for business,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll be able to support more SDK
Okay.
to bring TripMy integration into other travel community.
Okay.
So right now we have a few community. So now they're doing a social network for photos. They say that I don't have time and resource to build my own blockchain solution,
Okay.
and I don't think I want to do that. So they say, okay, if I want to adopt TripMy into my product, my ecosystem, how can I do that? Okay, then just use our SDK.
Yeah.
And I think right now, we in the last 5 years, we be able to gather a lot of partnership and partner
Mm-hmm.
already, and so we invite them to build. So in the next 5 years, I think we will be able to roll out the full product
Okay.
from apps, consumer app, business app, SDK that empower the travel industry.
Okay.
And I think after 5 years, one of the special thing about our trip protocol is we take 1% for every transactions
Okay.
that goes straight to a sustainable travel fund.
Mm-hmm.
This sustainable travel fund, you'll be able to track it publicly, and this sustainable fund will be funded for sustainable projects that have a long-term impact on the environment.
Okay.
And the community will be able to propose the project will be able to decide to vote for which project to be funded,
Okay.
and then to also be able to monitor the progress of these projects.
Yeah.
And I think this is something for more than 5 years. It's not easy to do it, but I think right now we start to collect the fund first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we are live with Hai Ho, CEO of Trip Protocol, the first ICO on Tomochain. If you have any question, just shoot on the tech chat and we win. We already have one question. When ICO? So when?
Now.
So
Right.
people can buy now?
Yes, right now, let's go to ico.trip.me, then click on Buy Trip My. You'll be able to buy it through your Tomo wallet, and it's already starting now.
And in some day, Tomo wallet can integrate with your Trip protocol, right?
In our development plan, yes. I think one of the best things is we'll be able to work very closely with Tomochain. I think in the very near future, you'll be able to store your TripMine inside the Tomo wallet or the Trip wallet.
Okay.
You can decide.
Nice. Okay. One of the question is before, like in 2017 and 18, many ICO projects want to disrupt, want to apply the blockchain in each industry.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think about blockchain adoption in the travel business?
I think blockchain adoption in travel it will be easier. First of all, travel is the fourth biggest industry in the world, and there's 1.2 billion travelers.
Yeah.
So if we want to find something to adopt, we need to find there's many people there for us to show this technology and then to be able to adopt. And then the third thing is for travel industry, for traveler, you can see that they are high spending power. Every bank in the world, they have a special credit card for a traveler.
Okay.
Almost every bank offer a travel credit card. It proves that travel is a VIP customer, a very important customer for the bank, and these people are willing to spend. They already know how to use a credit card.
Yes.
Put some numbers, swipe, make transactions.
Yeah.
They know how to make a booking on mobile, on
Okay.
web. So we don't have to re-educate our user on how to use a wallet.
Okay.
And basically, I think like it's already proven with the Tomo wallet that it's so easy to use. Sometimes it's even easier and faster than making a booking on credit card. So I think that's why it's make it easy for people to transfer from current experience from credit card to blockchain booking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think last but not least is one of the growth rate. So for travel industry, their organic growth rate is about 15 to 20% every year. And Asia will be the next hot market for the travel industry growth. So we inherit this organic growth just by doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think that in the future, like competitors like Booking or Agoda will apply blockchain soon?
I think these are the things about the travel industry. The travel industry, there's not a lot of investment from the people outside the travel industry to the travel industry.
Yeah.
Because in order to work in the travel industry, you require an extensive vertical knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So in the travel industry, if last year in 2017, there were 18 assets from travel company, from travel sub company. Out of that 17 16 is M&A, which means big company buy small company.
Okay.
They don't bother to compete. They just wait and then they buy. And one case is for IPO.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, I think that one of the key challenge is a lot of public companies like Booking and Agoda, the current shareholder will not support them to completely decentralize that platform.
Okay.
And also, their current pricing structure is about 10 to 15%.
Yeah, very high.
Very high, right? But in order to optimize to the 1% that what we doing, they have to do a lot of lean operations to optimize the operation, which for a company with more than 1,000 people, it's very hard to do so.
Okay.
So I think we have the advantage to be the first to market who already built this product, roll it out. We spent the last 1 year learning the hard way how to build a blockchain product, because blockchain actually is a revolutionary technology, but it's also a limited technology for developer.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things we have to learn, we have to pay to learn. So for anyone else who wants to do what we're doing right now, they have to spend at least 1 or 2 years.
Okay, one of the questions that the investor in the ICO care about is a listing on exchange.
Okay.
So what's that plan?
So right now, I think that's the good thing about the crypto winter. So in the past, listing on exchange is crazy.
Yeah.
But right now, the exchange are coming to us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually
actually,
coming to you, right?
because I think, like I said, less competition. A lot of the ICO die.
Okay, yeah.
So I think right now, we are already in talk with a few crypto exchanges
Yes.
in the top 50 of the coin market cap. So you can see that before this public ICO, we have a small pre-sale round on La token.
Mm-hmm.
So
LA token.
Yeah, LA token.
Yeah.
So LA token. So it's more form of IEO.
Yeah.
But I think generally, in terms of the exchange, right, there's a lot of things coming up. So right now, I don't want to give away all the things about the exchange. We're gonna go in here and there. But I think the movement as for the exchange is simple. Who can bring more user to their exchange?
Mm-hmm.
So for right now, an exchange say that, okay, I have 50,000 people, I have 100,000 people who are trading. But then I can come back and say, I come back to an exchange and say, within the next 20 weeks, we will have 300,000 people all trade mine. They need a play to exchange to USDT or other currency. Can you work with us?
Yes.
So I think that is a very strong proposal.
Okay. If you have any question, just shoot it on. The question like when ICO, how to buy, we already answer. You can buy now and you can buy on Tomo wallet. You can use Tomo to buy. If you don't, yes.
Is team available in Europe as well? Yes.
Okay. Team is available on the US, on Europe, right?
Yep. Okay. Then also, I think let's go through a few questions that were submitted by the community before the AMA. So there's from one email from live at Gmail. For those who don't understand blockchain and want to use TRIP, how do you plan to getting regular traveler to adopt TRIP token when they can just use the fiat currency? I think we covered this question already, but the key is simple. If you book by fiat, the price is more expensive than you book within blockchains.
So a question: why your business model needs to be decentralized?
I think this question, right? I think every big industry need to decentralize. One of the key challenges is we have a centralized wealth in a lot of industry, and it's leave an unfair economy. Especially in the travel industry. In the beginning, I say right now the whole industry is centralized in a few big company, and once they have the power, I would like to share a good example. In Bali, there's a lot of they are one of the world top destination for traveling. There's a lot of tour company, airline company coming in. But right now, the Bali travel industry is controlled by a few hotel group.
Yeah.
They have the power, so they be able to build new hotel, offer at cheaper price, while they still earn a lot of profit. Also, a lot of inbound travel company who control the source of the people coming into Bali. So for a normal local, in order for them to live there, it's harder because the hotel group are buying lands, making the price of the land going up. So the current local, they have to move further away from the center of Bali.
Okay.
And all of this thing is because the power is in a few company. And also, I have mentioned about the payment problem where you have to take up 3.5%. And also, in order to transfer this money from the traveler to the local, the entire process costs about 8%.
Okay.
So people are losing income without cryptocurrency.
But like when I book on Agoda or on Booking, right? How come Google know my plan, right?
I think it works the other ways around. Google, the moment you book your air ticket, then Google is already in your Gmail. And if you have an app called Google Trips, you can see they took all of your event on travel plan nicely in that app.
Okay.
And that data it's supposed to belong to you, but actually it was shared to the Google Ad Networks
Okay.
so that people will be able to buy. Also, there's another companies within the travel industry. If you go on Agoda, you search for a hotel, but you don't book.
Okay.
That travel plan is be able to share to another website.
Yeah.
They will run an ad to show you about that hotel you just searched on Agoda in a different platform.
Okay.
Maybe a better price.
Yeah.
So data is one of the challenges within the travel industry as well, where user data are being exploited, sold without the consensus, without the consent of the user.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what else?
We have another question like, uh, will you increase the sound, please? Can you hear us clearly? Yes, right. Will you have option to let DMC? What's a DMC?
Destination marketing company.
Destination marketing company, right? To integrate trip protocol to the online booking engine.
I think our positions is we want to become a protocol that empower in the industry.
Okay.
So right now we already have planned to open SDK to welcome anyone to participate in this economy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is the use of token as travelers in restaurant, in hotel?
In restaurant, I think the dream is you will be able to use TripMine to pay for your meal everywhere you go, right? But in order to do that, we have to have an on the ground team with a huge operations to convince every hotel to accept TripMine.
Okay.
And then the restaurant will say how many customers that you can bring to me.
Yes.
So what we planning to do is we don't own inventory by ourselves. But what we do is every country there was some form of platform that offer a voucher or coupon code. They already connect to all of this restaurant. They have built in their POS. So we work with this partner to convert from TripMine to the local voucher. Then you can take the local voucher and pay for your meal.
Okay. So about the app, just one question about the app users. How many users on the Trip Protocol app on mobile?
On mobile, we have 25,000 download.
Okay, 25,000 download.
Since
Wow.
January, the end of January, this user have mined about 500,000 TripMine token.
Okay.
In the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
So actually, if you're not downloading our app, starting collect our token, then you are a bit late already.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think anything more you want to share with the audience?
I think that some audience say that I cannot hear anything. Don't worry, if you cannot hear anything, we'll be able to watch this live AMA again, and then you'll be able to hear the voice better.
Yeah. How will you achieve mainstream adoption?
Yes. Mainstream adoptions is one of the challenges. I think our theory is we reward for people for their travel plan, then we reward people to refer their friend.
Okay.
So that theory has been tested in the last 4 weeks, and it's proven that we will be able to grow at about 1,000 users per day.
Okay.
And with our calculation, we'll be able to reach 360,000 users in 20 weeks. But how do we get from 300,000 to 20 million to 30 million? It is through our partner. So we don't work alone. We have 100 travel innovators. So you can see on our iSale Trip website, we have 2 partners. Each of them have about 30 million users.
Okay.
And they don't have any plan to build their own blockchain solution, but they already decide to work with us to bring their user to us. And I think right now, if we work closely with this user to get from 300,000 to 5 million user to 10 million user, then we'll be able to convince more partner to bring their user to us. Because I think that blockchain is not an easy to implement technology. And for those companies who are focusing their time on serving the real customer to solving the business, they will want to have a partner who do this for them instead of building their own team to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think if we don't have any more questions, I think we will wrap it up here. And if you have more, you can just shoot on the I think Trip. Go to Trip ICO website, ico.trip.com. You can buy by use Tomo wallet, very easy if you are Tomo holders. And Trip is real new case. They have real products, very good business model, and also good token models. And based on Tomochain platform, the transaction is really fast with a low transaction fee. Just benefit to Trip users, to the travelers use Trip token. That's why we work together. And thank you for your listening. And
for demo, should we demo the buying?
Yes, we should have a demo of the buying the Trip TIMM token on Tomo wallet, right?
I think there is one last question about how our partners share our data to us,
Okay.
and how we comply to the GDPR in Europe.
Yeah.
Can you go to our technical paper website?
Yeah.
We have detailed how user can exchange the data,
Okay.
still maintain the privacy, right?